Oh, there you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. It is time for us to get into another episode of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. And you know that I'm not a fashion gay, but we're about to see the most fashionable thing that anyone could swim in ever coming up.
It's train crash made, I can't look away. Shut up, press play on 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé, 90 days.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to Wilko Rehashed. We want to get 24,000 subscribers on this channel before 2024, so make sure you subscribe if you love that trash, mess, and drama. There's so many shows that we rehash on the channel here, and if you want more, including things that don't exist on the channel, like, you know, Married at First Sight stuff, like Season 6, which is dropping right now, you can go to rehash.com.au, sign up for the premium plan. It really does help me out, or you can just give thanks below. If you struggle to watch any of the shows that we watch because they're from a different country and you can't figure out how you can watch those shows, you need yourself a VPN, and we use ExpressVPN. There is a link below, so if you sign up, you'll get an extra 2 months free, but only if you use the affiliate link below. It's what we use to get all this TMD in our life. Okie dokie, we've got to get into another episode of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. This is episode 8, and the deeper we get, the more I'm like getting over people and also figuring out exactly what some people's motives are. In the last episode, you wouldn't read about it. Nicole isn't happy with Mahmoud, nor is she happy with the faith that she signed up to, nor is she happy with her life in Egypt. But since the meeting with the uncle, Mahmoud has figured out that actually maybe if I want Nicole to embrace this faith, maybe I need to teach her all the things. Somehow that makes me think, still not gonna help her because she don't want to do it.
Nicole many times watch me when I pray, but she always forget because she not used to do that every day as I do.
You tuck your hair all in?
Yeah, so
She's
can't
fully covering up.
no,
Not at all, okay.
I like it.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I like it because you're wearing hijab now.
You want a prayer, you have to wear.
Okay, honey.
Oh, the things that we didn't need to know from you, Mahmoud. You like it. He was as giddy as a schoolboy. How joyful he was to see his wife completely covered up. This is his everything. I was going to say kink, but maybe that's not right to say. But this is his everything. Finally, Nicole is starting to bend. Oh, I wouldn't count on it.
I wish I was more softer with you first, so I'll be more easy to teach you. And I'm sorry about that.
I'd probably be maybe farther along.
I'm so sorry about
It's
that,
okay.
honey.
We both made mistakes.
Yeah.
They spend half their time arguing and the other half of the time apologizing and just saying that they don't want to argue anymore. But at least this seemed like a genuine moment for a second. She seemed to really enjoy learning about prayer and also loved watching her husband do it. And he was frothing that she's completely covered up and embracing his religion. I'm worried if I press the button again, if I press play, are we just going to cut straight to them fucking arguing? I know it's finished airing in the States, but if they end up still being together, I'll be shook. I will be so shocked. All right, so now that prayer is out of the way, it is a warm day and Nicole loves a swim. So they're going to go swimming, but what could she wear?
Can I wear my bikini?
What if?
I'm just kidding, honey.
So, don't. You know what you will wear, sure.
You know how I feel about that.
You know what
I
to
know,
wear.
Ella, but no way. So, if you don't have that, you never can swim. I never going to force you to swim, honey.
One of my favorite things is swimming.
You know, you're the only person I would do this for.
Oh, look
I
at
know, honey.
this.
I'm ready to do anything for you.
Do you have to wear something under it?
Oh.
Do you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Well, I need to know.
I don't
Why is he
know.
so mad? Why is he so mad? This guy's a fucking child. I can't. Why are you so mad? She's going to put on the outfit for you, the thing that you wanted to be fully covered up. And I mean, like, she is really covered up. But if that's a part of the faith and the expectations, and I guess so, could we make it a bit more fashionable? It's just got this awful kind of line down the middle of it. Also, I don't know how modest it would be considering how it would, like, cling to the body. Like, if I ever wear a rashie, it always grabs me in places that I don't want it to grab. People will know what a rashi is, right? A thing that you wear in the water. I don't know what else it could be called in other parts of the world. A rashi. Someone in the comments translate what a rashi is for me. Thank you. So he seemed extremely triggered by her asking for advice as to what she should wear under it, if anything. So does she have to wear like a bikini under it just in case something happens with this full bodysuit? And I don't understand. He's just so pissed off, triggered. Why are you angry, Mahmoud? She's asking if she should put more layers on. Isn't that a thing that you love?
You seem to be kind of mad.
No, I'm not mad.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you fucking are.
All right, well,
Go get her. You close your honey.
okay. He really resents me for being American, but he chose me.
That he did. And I'm still trying to figure out why. Is he a bad person, or is he just young and inexperienced and he doesn't really know why she's not doing what he's demanding? Clearly he wants to be so dominant, but Mahmoud, you're not an alpha. None of that vibe comes off you at all. You're just toxic, I think. I think you're really toxic. For all of Nicole's faults, and you know I've listed most of them in all the previous episodes, mostly about her repeating history and expecting a different result, she didn't do anything there that seemed like she was like jabbing him. She just asked, do I need to wear anything under this? She's asking what's expected of her, and it's your job to fucking tell her because she doesn't know. She should also educate herself. Little fabric boy has a very tiny short fuse. I don't know about the other stuff, but certainly a short fuse.
What is
for
it?
cheese.
Cheese?
Ooh.
It tastes like a donut,
Yes, it's similar.
but it's cheese.
yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, I want to try it.
I feel better than I did yesterday.
Yeah, it's because you're getting delicious cheese balls. Oh, yum. So it's a donut cheese ball? Book me a ticket. I'm invested. Does it have like cinnamon on it? Like what is it? It seems weird, but I'm very interested. If I had $1 every time I said that.
Hey, they are going to try to do court without you at the moment.
Great! This is a very good news.
Yes, baby. Nothing is going to stop us from going glamping today.
And you sleep and you look at the sky.
I really wanted a traditional proposal. I don't even know if
gonna
she can
propose
read
again.
it because it's not in Spanish. Okay. Can you read
This is kind of
English?
cute.
In English, marry me.
Marry me? Will you marry me?
Marry you. One time. Oh my God. My ring.
What is happening? What is happening? All right, so Chris has left herself a little exit strategy, which is I don't have to go to court for now. They're going to try and like sort it out for now, but I'm going to leave this in my back pocket in case I want to run. She's decided to organize this whole glamping thing where she does this proposal and it seems really sweet, but I don't know if she's fully invested. It always feels like she's got one foot out the door, ready to go at a moment's notice. If this is true, right, and Chris is ready to do a runner, all the things that she's doing now are fucking cruel. So you're really proposing to her to make her fall for you more and making her feel more secure that you're going to stay there, and then in your head you're planning to run the whole time. It's a trap!
I came back from the Dominican Republic a month ago because I had to wait for the school year to end before I moved officially. And now I am giving up my entire life and I have so much to do.
I've not looked into it because I don't want any spoilers, but so many of you keep messaging me about her financial woes. So every time she talks about packing up and running away, and all the things she has to do, my brain just goes to like, what are the things you have to do? Dodge the government? Again, I don't know the truth. Once I'm done with the series, I'll look it all up. After everything we've just watched with them, with the last little trip to DR, why are you guys together? Maybe we should do a shot every time I ask that question. I think for the 8 episodes now, that's all I've asked of most of them. Why are you together? All you do is argue. It doesn't seem like a fun time. You also like think he's a huge liar. So I don't know. You're still following through after a month. You're still going to follow through with this moving there. Just really want to get away from all of your woes.
I didn't come over here to be disrespected like that. What about our plans? What happened to that? Someone tell me I'm dreaming, because this is a freaking nightmare right now.
Well, let's sit and talk about last night. So, let's sleep well last night?
Not really well. It was a really tough night.
I want to fix this.
Oh, the performance that Debbie's putting on is stunning. Just fanning herself with her peacock feathers. Not really well. No one's going to feel sorry for you if you stay now, because he has come clean to you, which is he told you what he thought you wanted to hear to get you here, which is enough of a huge red flag for you to run. Okay, you got to get out of there. No matter what he says to fix this, no, it's not on. Debbie, I want you to have a good life. I think it's weird that you've moved to Morocco to end up with this 24-year-old, but sure, love is love. But if you stay now, then joke's on you, hun.
Last night it was a misunderstood in the translations, and like now, like when you come, don't tell me that I will move and live here like long time.
It's hard for me to believe you misunderstood.
This journey, it is just the beginning. I have to do some actions to prove my love, because a poem or a painting is not enough.
Oh, poor Osama. His little con was going so well, and and then he just went and said the truth. He got jack of her so quick and he said the truth, and now he has to like wheel it all back, and his little paintings and poems aren't going to do it. So he's going to have to show some actual love to convince her to stay. Debbie, don't fall for it. Now we see him for exactly who he is. The person sitting across from you right now is a different person to the guy acting at the airport. Osama is full of fucking shit. And I'm not saying that you're innocent in this, Debbie. You've decided to move to Morocco to marry a 24-year-old. Odd life choice. Very questionable. But this guy is playing you big time.
You said that.
Oh, just Sage. It's okay. Don't get emotional. Yep.
Don't get
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me and talk to me.
You took something away from me.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can prove that you love me?
Yep, I will prove that I love you in real life.
What a backpedal. What a huge backpedal. Debbie's kind of almost guiding him, getting him to say all the things that she wants him to say because she wants this so badly. But Deb, it's all a con. We know it now. We know it's a con. He doesn't love you. No way. I refuse. If they're still together, I'll eat my fucking tie. Oh, shit. Now I'm going to have to eat a tie. Osama is absolutely fucking full of it.
So do you feel all right now?
I feel better.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. It's been a lot.
How do you feel better? How?
I'm completely heartbroken right now. I don't know when I will see Jen again in person. I don't want to lose her. So I have a surprise for you. Will you marry me?
Oh my gosh, yes! Of course I will. Oh my gosh.
And it's fixed for forever.
Oh my gosh.
You cannot lose this one.
I will not lose this one.
Cut to Jen loses it. Oh, I'll die if she has. So Rishi makes his big move before Jen leaves India again for God knows how long, and he decides to get her another ring and make another proposal. He gets down on one knee, and he seems, again, maybe I'm just falling for it, but he seems genuinely like he is in love with her, and he's sad that she's leaving because she's worried that she won't come back. So maybe he's using the ring as some sort of insurance thing. Get the cow back here and make sure she brings that milk. I just don't know if Jen's going to go back because her family seem, kind of like they're worried. They're not fully against it, but they seem very worried and concerned for her. But her friends, well, they do a really great job at making sure she has all those doubts planted in her head. And they're right. Like, what she's doing is insane. If they truly love each other, then, let them be. It is still weird that Rishi just hasn't come clean to his family about it. You've proposed twice now, mate.
So this is a bikini. I'm choosing not to wear the hijab part of this bathing swimsuit because I don't wear hijab. I'm not going to wear hijab and I won't wear hijab. I don't cover my hair.
You decided to wear this one?
You just did.
Yeah.
How you feel?
Yeah, it's weird.
I love you. You did it, honey.
Oh,
You
he
look
loves
so
it.
cute. Amazing, really.
In my hooded bathing suit.
Really, you look amazing.
I tell you what, all you have to do, I reckon the day that Mahmoud met Nicole for the first time, she must have been covered up because that is the way to that man's heart. Cover every inch of your body and he loves it. So in the bathroom, she was talking about covering her head and she said, I never do it. I've put it on now, but I never do it. I'm not going to do it. And okay, cool. But you signed up to the faith and, you know, it's just weird that you... Whatever. But she was building it up as if she was going to walk out there and he was going to flip. But he seemed okay that she didn't cover her hair, but she'd covered the rest of her body. He seemed okay with that.
I promise you I will do my best, but change my mind about saying it. I was saying what we...
Oh, okay, you'll think.
What I promise you I will do more. And it's so important to me to see you happy. Don't know how to change who I am.
Easy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if...
Okay. Pause. What a weird... What, was he trying to be fun by pushing her in the pool? She bends a little bit and he loves it, right? He sees this as a huge gesture, right? So she covers her body up, but he doesn't really give anything, but he says he's going to think about what he's going to give. So he thinks about the things that he's going to bend on in the relationship. All the things that are important to her are the things that are mandatory to him and his faith. At least in his head, right? I don't know the faith. I don't know all the rules. But in his head, and what he's saying is that you need to be covered up. This is what I expect from you. And when she does it, oh God, he loves it. But during those moments, he feels, a little bit more vulnerable. Like, okay, now that you've done this thing for me, I'll do something for you. I don't know what yet, but I'll think. It's bullshit. He's not going to do anything for her. He's just going to continually change her to suit what he wants and the faith that she signed up to. And before she knows it, she'll be a completely different person. Again, I don't feel bad for Nicole. She knew these things and she's admitted that she knew these things when she was getting into it. She didn't have to sign up to the faith and she did. And I might find it ridiculous that he can take his shirt off in the pool and she has to be fully covered up. I find it ridiculous, but that's what she signed up for.
Asado.
Asado?
Asado is
what are they
meal,
eating?
chicken, chorizo.
Chorizo.
Yeah.
And here's a rellena.
What does that mean?
A blonde from the cow.
Blood sausage, maybe?
Yes.
I'm a really picky eater. It sounds gross. No, not doing it. But I'll pretend to eat and make the moment perfect.
I love that a traditional dish is just meat a million ways. Oh, my dad would love it. Blood sausage. Oh, delicious. Ugh. There was something that my nan used to make. Oh, I can't remember the name of it, but my nan used to make it for my pop. And it was essentially brains. It was essentially, she'd cook up some brains. He loved it. He gobbled it up. Chris might be a picky eater and be looking at this plate going, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But there's also some pretty weird shit that's eaten in America, okay? What an engagement dinner under the stars, glamping, blood sausage. You know, I really can't imagine something more romantic.
Anybody in your family be able to come?
No, baby. This is impossible.
Think your mom would want to come to the wedding?
And she don't know I'm lesbian.
That could be quite a surprise for mum when she rocks up. Also, if she doesn't know you're a lesbian, she might be just quite shocked by getting an invitation to a wedding. I get where Jamie's coming from. If her family don't accept her for who she is, being a lesbian woman, then why invite them? Like, who cares? Like, Chris was talking about how she can't imagine not having her family there. But as somebody who has, like, many family members who don't accept my sexuality, couldn't give two shits. I guess it's different with your mum. Like, if my mum wasn't as supportive as she is, I would probably feel a lot different. But just because you're related to somebody doesn't mean that you have to keep bending to them because they don't want to accept who you are. Like, fuck off.
I wish Jamie would say something to her family before we marry. I can't be mad at Jamie because only Jamie's gonna know when she's ready to talk to her mom.
Yeah, it might be never. Hey, there are people that I have come out to a number of times that refuse to acknowledge it. I did 3 strikes and you're out. I tried 3 times. You didn't want to acknowledge it when I told you, I don't know what more to say. This is going to keep happening regularly. And when I say this, I mean me being gay. I understand that you should probably give those people a chance. So Jamie should probably tell family members that she is, and then however they react, they react. But I also understand that some people don't want to lose that family member, so they just think, you know what, it's easier not to. I can see both sides.
I claim this beach for Debbie. This is Debbie's beach.
Okay.
Maybe this is the start of everything going right. Doesn't get any better than this. Oh, look.
Yep.
Hey, can I get the camel?
Oh. Oh my God, she's a child. They do say you regress as you get older, but like for Debbie, it's really like happening quickly. She's sitting around like 7 or 8 now, right? Especially the excitement around animals. Debbie, I know it's just such a white person thing to do, you know, go to a different country, land on the beach and just start claiming it for your own. But, oh, such a white person thing to do. But just don't. You know, I should hope that white people have stopped doing that. So now we've got the good fakey Osama back, right? The one who is conning up a storm, trying to make her feel like this is all great. I don't know exactly what Osama's trying to get out of it, but like I alluded to before, I think it's moving to America. But Debbie's also talked about it as if they had discussed it and it was a crazy thought because government are going to look at the age difference and go, hang on, these two things don't go together. How long's Debbie going to be here for? Anyway, we've got the performance Osama here now, and he is faking his way big time, pretending that he enjoys Deb's company.
Always wanted to ride a camel. Hi,
Oh, no
Mr.
shit.
Camel. I love you, camel.
The regression is real. I love you, camel. There's a chain of liquor stores here in Australia. We call them bottle-os. I've mentioned that before. And one of them is called Thirsty Camel. And I think they could just take that grab, that little voice grab of Debbie at the end of their ads, just going, I love you, camel.
He's big and he's thick and he's bent down on his knees. And I'm thinking, how can I get up over him? And I'm saying to myself, I'm willing myself.
Me too, Deb. If I had $1 every time, I was like, oh, he's thick and he's big and I'm just willing myself to make it happen. Oh, Debbie, what a gift. I understand, Debbie. Sometimes you look at something that big and you think, I just cannot. And once you're on top of it, you know, don't fight it, Deb. When you get on the big, thick thing that's down on its knees, don't fight it.
Wait.
Oh, no, hold on, darling.
Oh, you're so skinny to hold on to.
Oh, 67, you're not going to bounce? Oh!
Crazy woman.
Ryan, come on!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I feel very, very funny because she is crazy. This is the reason why making me love her, because I'm crazy too.
I don't believe you, Osama. I have no doubt that you're crazy too, Osama, but there is nothing in me that believes that you are with Debbie for the right reasons. The guy at the table speaking real home truths to Debbie, that's the real Osama, methinks. And sure, it could be like a Jekyll Hyde thing, and we're going to see both of your personalities, but there is definitely an ulterior motive, and I know I'm probably going to look like a real dickhead in case at the end of this series it's true love and blah, blah, but I doubt it. But at least Debbie got to ride something today other than rubbing soles. It is actually illegal for them to, out of wedlock, do any of that stuff anyway. So Osama's got himself a pretty good excuse.
Was it as good as last time?
Okay, so like when we kissed and stuff, felt that same attraction and all that. I had a conversation with him about, I want to feel secure in this relationship. I want to feel connected. I want to wait until we actually get married.
Did he try?
No.
He respected it?
He respected it.
Did he ever get a while you guys were cuddling?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure? Oh, I'd hope you're sure. If you can't feel anything, then it's a trap. If he's rubbing up against you and nothing's happening down there, then I don't know. I'd look into it. So Rishi had no problem with the cow's milk being turned off. Okay. I'm also obsessed with her sister-in-law. I'm like really obsessed with her. She seems supportive. She seems to really love Jen. They seem to have a really open and honest dialogue, even talking about Rishi's hard-ons. Like, and they're driving. They're happy to drive to the airport to pick her up. Like, what a good family.
Oh, he gave you a ring?
He reproposed in the street.
Did he get down on one knee?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know they did things like that in India.
Well, it's an interesting comment, Mum. But for as interesting as it is, it's not entirely wrong considering that there's not a lot of getting down on the knee and proposing because the couples in a lot of cases are actually just sort of put together. No proposal is needed.
¿Tiene espacio para todo?
No. Vamos a subir la maleta acá.
No, no me gusta eso.
Sí, mi amor. Vamos a subirla acá.
This is the same car that we always rent when I come here. I didn't tell Johan that I had 10 suitcases. He should have realized that I was moving here and that I probably had a lot more stuff. Mi amor, pero cuando tú...
Mi amor, vamos a ir suave. Yo conduzco.
No.
Ven.
No.
Mi amor.
No, mi amor. Yo manejar, es mi cosas.
Por eso, yo la amarré, yo voy a conducir.
Johan has been driving for less than a year, and he's gotten into one accident and gotten one ticket. He doesn't exactly have the best track record.
Firstly, I love this for Danielle. She's expecting that he's a mind reader and he would know exactly how much stuff she was bringing with her on the plane. You don't suppose there also could have been an option that you would ship stuff over separately? Danielle, before you have a crack, use your words, Dal, and just tell him what you want. Like, you've met him before. You know that he doesn't think of this shit. And you want to be with him, so stop expecting that instantly he's gonna change, because he's not. Good on Johan for being that manly man and just getting some straps and just chucking that shit on the roof. Because I would not have the same thought process. This tug of war between them over who's the dominant one it's so very much like Nicole and Mahmoud. You know, like someone has to give sometimes. And with both of them, nobody wants to give.
En la relación, déjame tomar lo que yo tengo que hacer, lo que el hombre tiene que hacer en la relación. Yo tengo un pene, sí, yo soy el del pene, pues yo soy el hombre.
I don't think having a penis impacts your ability to do things. If anything, it prevents you from being able to do things with any kind of intelligence because the penis is a thinking tool, but not necessarily an effective one.
Oh, shut up. Oh, God. I can't. I agree with you. Some men think with their penises, but you're speaking so generally and with huge broad strokes as if all men do. So fuck off, Danielle, because that's not true for a lot of us. Hey, Danielle, you don't think that your puss has led you astray from time to time? Because look who you're married to and look where you are. You think that your brain did all this? It's not just a man's appendage that does that. I do have to agree, though, with Johan and his sentiment that he has a penis, so she should let him make the decisions because he's got a penis. That is also absolute bullshit. But we're sitting here going, why are you together? Why?
En el futuro, tú necesitas piensas que tú quieres de esta relación, porque tú quieres pelear cada día, todos los días. Es posible. Conmigo es mucho posible, pero tú no quieres eso.
I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe that is his kink. I would feel so sick with my partner, my married to partner in the car having a chat where they're like, hey, if you want to fight every day, we can fight. Or you can just submit to me. Oh, Danielle just wants to be on top so bad. And Johan has never been a bottom. Every day would be so exhausting. Just remember, they've not been together for a month. And again, they just, in the drive from the airport to where they're moving to, this is the discussion. What kind of life is that?
While the cameras weren't rolling, I walked up to Mahmoud and he was acting funny and I asked him what's wrong and he said something passive-aggressive, like you care anyway. I don't know why he said it, but I think it was totally uncalled for.
Can you stop now? I don't understand why you don't do this now.
Leave me the alone, Mahmoud.
I need to know what I did there.
Just leave me alone.
No,
I don't even remember. Just leave me the
Stop grabbing her arm,
I'm
mate.
not going
That's
around
gross.
back the street, okay?
Oh, don't do that. Oh, no. Yucky. Bleh. she wants to go, she can go. Let her go. You also get mad when she follows you around the house after you flip your shit, so... And also, something tells me Mahmoud knows exactly what he does with his bullshit little passive-aggressive looks and comments. He knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to get a rise out of her because, I don't know, he wants to break her down. Again, before you at me, I'm not on Team Nicole. She's hopeless. But I don't doubt that he did say something along those lines and it had a lot of fucking tone behind it. And I reckon he tries to be on his best behavior when the cameras are rolling. That's the vibe I get from Mahmoud.
Go find some other Don't do that to me. Okay?
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Like, don't emasculate him by pushing him.
Okay, go. If I have a different wife, if she does that to me, no way.
Oh, God. Now, here's where I don't care about your religion or where you're from. You don't get to lay your hands on another person. You don't get to grab them and hold them so they can't get away from you. And then you also then can't have a hissy fit when they try to push you off them because you're fucking holding them. Oh, little fabric boy trying so hard to be this dominant, in control, big boy and yet can't. And his only technique is to say nasty little things, particularly when the cameras are off. And he knows what he's going to get out of Nicole because she's emotionally unstable. She knows that she doesn't want to be here, and yet she is here, so that is entirely on her too. This relationship is so toxic. And I hope she walks back to the airport and just goes.
What Nicole did to pushing me around people is not accept at all. Stop doing that around people can happen again. So you have to choose. You want to go home and talk? No. So you want to look for it?
They're the two options. You pushed him now and you've taken away his masculinity because he was holding you and you're not allowed to fight back when he holds you. Come off it, mate. So the two options are you can go home and talk or you can have a divorce. She doesn't really give an answer straight away, but she really should have, which is, okay, yeah, let's get divorced. Let's wrap this shit up. Because he does this all the time. Again, Nicole's in the wrong too. But he'll like say, go, get out of here, because he's a tiny little child who's never been in a relationship before. He just thinks that he's the man and what he says goes. He still seems shocked when she doesn't submit.
You don't get to control me anymore, Mahmoud. I'm tired of your bull.
So I will wait for 5 minutes. If you not come, we'll forest.
Oh, great. Okay, now we've got a time limit. I'm going to wait for 5 minutes, and if you don't come with me, then we're going to get a divorce. What does marriage mean to you? If you're so easily after an argument, and I get you argue all the time, but you're putting a time limit on going, if you're not ready in 5 minutes, then we're going to get a divorce. Like, grow up, fabric boy, for fuck's sake. And we have to leave the episode on that happy note with a cliffhanger. Will they or won't they get a divorce? Oh, God, please. Please just get a divorce. Go back home to America and do something else, Nicole. Make sure you've subscribed. It's just so triggering for me when I watch a man just grab a woman and then get mad when they try to get him. It's just, I hate it so much. That is it for another episode of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. If you want more of all the shows, you can just dig around the YouTube channel or sign up to our premium platform, which has got an app too, which is excellent. Go to rehashed.com.au. Just click the link in the description below. It'll take you right there. For now, I'll see you in the next one, sweet baby angel. Bye-bye.